U.S. 2020 defense budget funds to cover Trump's Space Force. In February 2019, Trump signed a directive that ordered the Pentagon to establish a U.S. Space Force that would operate as the U.S. military's sixth independent military service branch to undertake missions and operations in the rapidly evolving space domain. The U.S. Space Force would be the first new military service in more than 70 years, following the establishment of the U.S. Air Force in 1947. Although many lawmakers support Trump's directive, many did not approve of the legislative proposal submitted by the DoD. On Wednesday, ranking member of the House Armed Services Committee Rep. William Thornberry told reporters that the fiscal year 2020 defense budget may not make room for U.S. President Donald Trump's Space Force. The relatively simple proposal, as I understand it, that the White House sent to DoD had a bunch of stuff added to it that not many people support, Thornberry said, noting that the House and Senate have differences on how the Space Force and the National Defense Authorization Act should be expressed. So I think we will have come out of conference with a lean Space Force designed to meet the objectives that we all want to achieve. During confirmation hearing on July 11, U.S. Joint Chiefs of Staff Chairman Army General Mark Milley expressed approval of the Senate's phased approach of establishing the Space Force, U.S. Space Command, in addition to an independent service overseen by a civilian secretary. It's not yet clear how many troops will serve in U.S. Space Force or how much it will cost to create. The new military service is set to be established by 2020, according to outlet Space News. However, in written testimony before his confirmation hearing on July 16, Defense Secretary Mark Esper voiced concern. Although the Senate Armed Services Committee provides key elements to elevating the space domain, such as the 4-star military leadership with membership on the Joint Chiefs of Staff and the direct report to the Secretary of the Air Force, urged the committee to provide the necessary technical legislative authority to establish the Space Force as the sixth branch of the armed forces within the Department of the Air Force. Also request the committee to provide the department with the necessary resources to ensure its success. We've got to get it started, Thornberry also added while talking to reporters Thursday in Washington, D.C., Military.com reported. I think we will come out of conference with a lean Space Force designed to meet the objectives that we all want to achieve. Thornberry also noted the White House initially proposed a relatively simple plan to establish the Space Force, which is to become a new branch within the Pentagon. However, the Defense Department added its own implementation strategies which not many people on Capitol Hill support, Thornberry added. We listen to what Department of Defense officials say, but there are a lot of different voices saying things, depending on where you are. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe.